Hi guys, it's Amy with Oxygen and Light, and I wanted to go over with you what to expect when you are getting a series of hyperbaric treatments, or maybe a family member or somebody you know is getting a series of hyperbaric treatments. So first of all, most people don't feel much benefit until about 5 to 10 treatments. For some people, it even takes a little bit longer than that. What I want to say, if you are somebody that is getting close to the 10th treatment and you feel like you're not really feeling it, so at a cellular level, you are getting more oxygen than you have ever had previously, unless you have been scuba diving, deep sea diving, or previously had hyperbaric oxygen. And that is because of the increase in atmospheric pressure. The increase in atmospheric pressure literally drives oxygen into liquid solution after you are breathing it in and it's in your bloodstream. So it is saturating your blood with oxygen, but it is also saturating your tissues with oxygen as well. And if you want to look it up, that's Henry's law. But so at a cellular level, there are absolutely things happening. The oxygen encourages the cell membrane to become more permeable and to allow oxygen in, which also allows detox and things like that to happen. It also can involve other cellular processes, but I won't get into that here. The next group is folks that have any kind of brain injury or brain involvement, like say a surgery or things like that. The other thing are any of the neuroatypical flavors, any of those, even ADHD, things like that. And then anybody that's had chemotherapy previously. And this group of people, it's very common in the first, usually 4 or 5 treatments. One of those treatments, sometimes they will feel lightheaded. And this is paradoxical because, as I just explained, your tissues, including your brain, are being bathed in oxygen. So with those folks, typically what that really is assigned to do is a longer treatment time. And if they were not getting supplemental oxygen, to be adding supplemental oxygen to their protocol. In the past 10 years or so, that is what I've seen work the best, is actually come in sooner for another visit, and do a longer treatment time if it's available with their schedule, and adding the oxygen. And usually that clears up. It might happen 1 or 2 times, but usually it doesn't happen more after that. And I do want to stress that it is somewhat common. It's almost never something to be alarmed about. So just know that. Put your mind at ease a little bit. And then there's another group of people. So these are the folks that have something usually a little more complex going on. Maybe they have multiple health conditions. Maybe they have any kind of autoimmunity, really, because with that, the immune system is a little bit confused, right? Especially if there's multiple autoimmune conditions. And then the other thing is if they have ever received chemotherapy or radiation. And chemotherapy and radiation can affect the cells in the body for a long time. So even if maybe you had cancer as a child and now you're an adult dealing with something totally unrelated, if you received chemotherapy or radiation, it could still be affecting the cells in your body, even if at a very low level. And then any kind of liver issue. So for this group of people, sometimes they will feel various things, which could look like a detox reaction. It could look like a die-off or Herxheimer reaction, or it could look like a little bit of an autoimmune flare. And for this group of people, typically what I've seen work the best is actually to do, just like with the lightheaded folks, is actually do more sessions a little bit closer together. Very often these things resolve within the next session. There are a lot of cellular processes that are going on, and for a lot of us, there's some level of detox that's going to happen. And like I said, there's a lot of things happening at a cellular level. So if you are detoxing at a cellular level, this could be something that you have to help your body a little bit. And so giving your body a little more oxygen can be helpful. And it can help to clear those symptoms up. And usually it doesn't last past between 4 to 7 treatments. That's what I've seen in my experience anyway, and there are always outliers. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm always here for that, and you're always welcome to call or come into the office.